everyone. I'm your host today, and I have a great guest on the Around Town with Tom show. His name is Lyman Starmer with DEUSEDELI.com. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Tom. Seriously, I'm glad to be here.
Wow. I mean, I've seen some of your work. It's amazing stuff. Tell us about Deli and how it got started.
Yeah, so Deli is the first AI home search widget for residential brokerages. It started when I was about 18 with a similar company that then morphed into what it is now. At first, it started for real estate agents. Right. We wanted to give them kind of some type of magic device in their phone that they could pull out, say exactly what their client was looking for. So kind of like a chat GPT, but for real estate, because that's just where consumers are going. How do we make it to where an agent can pull out their phone saying, hey, my client is interested in X, Y, and Z, and in 20 seconds or less, that property shows up. So we built that, and then now we're providing it to brokerage websites to where the consumer can go on there, kind of gamify their experience, and find that home in seconds.
So you're becoming the single point aggregation for not only the brokerage, but also to the real estate agents.
Yes.
And have an interactive relationship with the actual consumer looking for a home.
Yes, exactly. So we're basically taking that consumer change, right? So a lot of these consumers are going to Gemini, Claude, ChatGPT. They're not necessarily going to Google anymore and typing in 2 words. They're typing in their entire thought process.
Yes.
So what we're doing is we're channeling that change and allowing brokerages to show that on their site super fast, super easy, to then be a differentiator in their space.
Getting the answers to the quiz up front.
Yeah.
Getting into the actual mindset of the actual customer.
Exactly.
Being able to be specific. So everything from I have a dog to I want white cabinets to location, all that is put into a conversation of specifics.
Exactly. I think it was Wendy. She was a broker who was speaking with me. She was like, I usually spend about an hour or 2 hours speaking with a client beforehand, but this allows me to kind of automate that. And if they want to do this at 2 in the morning, I don't have to be up. I don't have to take that call.
100%. So you're taking people, process, technology and enhancing it from the technology, which then stimulates the process and then magically makes the person more important and more valuable at the start, which is the real estate agent.
Yes.
They become a better Sherpa.
Yes. Yeah.
So finding homes, finding locations. I look at it from this perspective, Lyman. It is an entree point to so many things. It's just the tip of the iceberg.
Exactly. So there's qualification questions you can ask. I mean, from there, we're just expanding so much, specifically with AI.
Yeah.
Boosting the SEO of these sites, all of these different intricacies just by having it live on the site.
Just being a part of UseDeli.com magnifies their SEO. Tell us a little bit more about that.
So SEO, the most important things are backlinking, content, those type of things. And content, individuals can work on themselves, but backlinking is a little hard because Google needs to trust your site. In order to trust your site, it needs to know that credible sources are linking to your site.
Wow.
So what we do is every website we live on, Google sees that as thousands of backlinks back to UseDeli.com. And so when we're placed on a site, Google says, oh, UseDeli.com is a very credible site, and it's backlinking to whatever, PursuitRealty.com. And so that's an SEO boost for all of these. And the more people who join the network, the higher that SEO boost is for everybody.
The cream rises to the top.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're able to use Deli to be able to take and move that cream to the top for eyes, for conversation and entree points to what they're looking for.
Yes.
And it expands from there. Large language model, adaptive. These are all buzzwords that I hear today that are using AI, and you're taking it and utilizing for as an offensive weapon for success.
Exactly. So we're basically a large language model is simply taking a bunch of word data, scrambling in, and then making it readable for people like you and me.
Wow.
And
so
that's
it
what we're doing.
converts it into actual usable information, which then brings the creativity to the search up front and funnels it into a specific answer.
Correct, yeah. So we're taking in the real MLS, so the MLS data, those listing intricacies, bedrooms, bathrooms, brick, the pictures, all of that. We're analyzing that, putting it into a pool, and then allowing someone like you to search it up. Super easy, super simple.
So you bring the magic to the table now. And you're able to use technology, information, and AI to be very, very focused on what you're looking for and bring the actual identity to their answer.
Exactly, and for an agent too, they're using all these different systems, so the whole idea was, can we build something that can live on any system in less than 5 minutes? And so if you're interested, if somebody's interested in putting this on their site, whether it's a WordPress site, a custom coded site, anything, it can be placed on that site within 5 minutes, and you're good to go. You've got generative AI on your site.
Super easy. It's technically a widget that has lots of power behind it. And you take these and take everybody's website, and you can put this widget into that website, what then will maximize their own website today. So there's no game changer other than it maximizes their abilities and skills right up front.
It's fully white labeled. It's got their image on it. It's got their face on it. It's got their colors. So any consumer just thinks that this is an addition to their website. They don't necessarily know it's us, but they just think, oh wow, this is just a really good realtor. This is just a really good brokerages that know their stuff.
What's a parting thought that you can tell people about Lyman and usedeli.com?
I would think of deli, just a simple way to think about it is you would go into a deli shop and you have all your different preferences. You used to go there and somebody would actually help you make the sandwich, then you would go check out. But with deli, you're making the sandwich yourself. You're still having somebody help you check out, which is buying that home. But this automates it. You then can add your condiments how you want, you can add your meat how you want, and then finally have and find the best house, and then go to the agent and say, hey, I attributed my success and my autonomy because of this agent using deli. So it really just simplifies the process and allows someone to find the home they want and then send it over to the agent and let the agent do what they do best, which is shaking the hands, the relationship, all of that.
Wow. Lyman, thank you for being here today.
Of course.
Great job. Guys, if you'd like to learn a lot more about Lyman Starmer and usedeli.com, go to dailynewsnetwork.com and cheers.